in order to do the map, first you have to open the Chrome. Once you open the Chrome, you just type it my maps. So you get mymaps.google.com. You have to go there. In order to go there, you have to first log in with your mail ID. This is you have to log in with your mail ID, and then once you open my maps, once you open Google My Maps, this link, you get a link called create a new map. Create a new map. You have to click it here, and you have to give it to create access. So once you create it, it will load like this. So you can select whichever the place you want. Say for an example, Chikmagaluru, Chikmagaluru, somewhere, anything. You can select your district. Once you select your district, in order to get a precise view, you can go to this base map and you can select satellite view. So you'll get a clear picture. In order to zoom, you have a plus and minus here. And you can choose whichever the location you want. Say for an example, you have your control room here. So better you have an option called add marker. You place this add marker and place it over here, and you can say it, this is your control room, and you can write it like, you can save it also, and you can add the style, add the the icons whichever you want. If you want to give anything like this, and you can also change the color also. If you go for more icons, you'll get all the more icons. You can select whichever the icons you want, and you can select whichever the this one, the colors also. So once you're done with the control room, in order to lay the fiber, if this is your control room, if you want to place the fiber like this, if you want to place the fiber, here there is an option called draw a line. You can add a line or shape. From here you can draw however the fiber comes up like this, like this, and like this, and like this. So once you're done, so you can give, so this is, if this is your main fiber or this is your main input, you can give whichever the name you want to give for the fiber. Main input, this is your 12F or 6F. Okay, so in this 12F you have blue with cable, blue with cable signal. If you know the signal also, you can write it down. If you have input as less 2 dB, and you have internet in orange, so it's in plus 5 dB, sorry, plus 7 dB. So you can write it and you can save it also, and you can change the color of the the fiber. You can give input as yellow, and you can also change the width also, width of the fiber. You can see once you place it, so it will come like this. In order to change the color, in order to change the width, you have to place it on, you have to move the cursor to the fiber like this, and then you have an option called the style, and you can also see the how much meter it has consumed from the control room till here. till here. It's showing 242 meters. You can see it here. See, this is okay. And if you place it like this, you can change the line width also, like whichever the color you want. And then so this is one thing. And if you are doing the other, if you are planning for FTTH, so once the input is done, once the, and also you can place it output. So from the control room, you have the fiber till here and here and here. Okay, this is how your fiber has gone. Okay, you can write it some areas cable, area 1 cable, area 1. So in this you can write it down. Blue, you have signal, that is less 19 dB, and then orange you have plus 7 dB. Okay, you can place it. And this uh, according to the area, you can place it whichever the color you want. So I'll give this one. For area 1 you have placed like this, and here you have a first termination box. For example, you can add a marker here, and you can say the first termination box, and you can write it whichever the coupler you have used. So I have used 1:4, 1:4, this one BBC, or 1:4, whichever the signal which you have used. Okay, or DBC, that is for cable signal. Okay. So you can add the style, and you can add the icon also, like it's convenient to you, like whichever the color you wanted. So once it's placed, so it's done. Okay, so and then you can add the fiber, and you can make the termination boxes according to your this one network. And then if you are placing, like if you are giving any connection, say for an example, if you are given a connection over here to some customer, just a minute, you can add a marker over here. If you have given a connection to some customer, so you can enter the customer details also. Say Ramkrishna Pasar, Ramkrishna. You can write down their mobile number. Okay, you can write down their mobile number, you can write down their setup box number, and you can give, and here also you can write down their box number as this one 31055677799. You can give it. And if you have installed a free box given, and you can save it. And if the customer has given any of their data, like for an example their photo or their other card, you can also upload it here. There is an option called add image or video. If you press it like this, you have to upload the photo to your laptops or your mobiles. So once you go to the photos, you can directly add the this one, the photo. Okay, this is your Aadhaar card. Okay, and if this is your photo, you have an option called insert, and you can insert it. You can observe it, the customer photo has been arrived. So this is one of the advantage. Okay, and if you want to search, and if you want to measure any distance, say for an example, tomorrow you get a new connection from this termination box to somewhere here. Okay, there is an option called measure distance. You can see it, measure distances and areas. Okay, so you can plus this one, and you can measure the distance from the first termination box to the new connection. Okay, or here or here. So you will get an idea how much the meter the fiber is required. Say for an example, from here you get a new connection over here, so it almost require 33 meters. With looping you might take it for 50 meters. Okay, so you can place it and get the distance from here. And also uh, if you want to search any particular customer, so once the maps is updated, say we have placed here and his name is Likhith. This is his information. Yeah. This is one more customer. This is details, and this is his phone number. So once all the data is loaded to the maps, so you can easily search the customer name. Say if you want, if there is a problem with Likhit, so you can place it over here and you can get the details from the this one, user details. And if you have uploaded any, this one, say for an example, in the customer place he has minus 16 dB for internet. That is in orange. If you have saved like this, so tomorrow you get a new connection. Say for an example, you get a new connection from here to here. Okay, so you can easily measure the distance, and you can, if you have updated, so you can easily know how much the signal is with the customer and which color. So it will be very easy to monitor this. So you can easily directly search the customer name, say for an example Ramkrishna Pasar, and you can get these details. Say similar to like this. So if you want your first termination box, so you can also place it first termination box. So you'll get to know where the termination box is and whatever the signals have been inputted. And if you want to search for area 1 fiber, so you'll get to know where is the area 1 fiber. If you want to search similarly, if you want to search the input signal main input, so this is your main input, so which are the signals you have. And if you want to search for control room, you can directly search for control room. So this is one of the advantage. And if you want to share these details to your the people who are working with you, so here you have an option called plus share. You can go it, you can select this, and you can give it whichever the maps you want. So you can select anyone with this link and view, and you can also copy this link if you want to send it to someone. If you want to send it to someone with the Google Drive, so you can place share it on Drive, and you can add their name. Say for an example, add the add their mail ID. And if you want to give them access for editor or viewer, if you give an editor, he can also edit the things. If you have given the option called viewer, he can only view the things, he cannot edit the things. So if you have sent like this, so it will automatically notify to the other person access has been updated. So if you want to share with anyone with this link, like anyone can view with the link, so you can also give it as anyone with the link. Here also you have an option called viewer or editor. If you have given for editing, you can copy the link and paste it to the other person. If you are giving with a viewer, you can give it viewing, and you can copy the link and you can paste it here. So in this there is no option for saving, so you can directly close the tabs once the maps has been updated. I'll show you. So I can directly um, you can close the tabs. So if you want the updated one, you can go for my maps again. Okay, you can select my maps. You can see it here. We have placed it. See, this is how. There is no option for saving, so you can directly, once the maps has been updated, once the this one has been updated. See, this is Ramakrishna sir, this is Likhith. You can observe it. So once this has been updated, so you can directly close the tabs. That's it. I hope everything has been covered. If there is any doubts, do let me know. Okay, I'll just make another video. Okay, thank you.